on Instagram the other day, I asked if anybody wanted to see a Get Ready With Me on the third installment of the BareMinerals Glamour Now kit. And it was a resounding yes, you absolutely wanted to see that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys today. So this was a kit that I think came out around the holidays, if I remember correctly, and there are 4 installments. This is the third one, if I remember right. I'm old, you know. I will list below the other 2 Get Ready With Me's because I have done one with each of the other kits, so I'll list that below for you guys. So at any rate, this is the most recent one. You can't actually purchase this one, which is why I asked on Instagram if you wanted to see it, because unless you get in on the automatic delivery, you can't generally purchase the other kit. At any rate, so here's what the kit comes with. It's very shiny and metallic-y, so I won't hold it up for too long, but it came with a crease brush. It came with a really teeny, I would say kind of contour brush. They call it an angled brush, but it's really teeny tiny. You can see against my ginormous head how big that is. It comes with another Marvelous Moxie, a Lash Domination mascara, which I do like. I've talked about that before. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to open another mascara, but it comes with another Smoke and Define liquid liner on one end and a regular liner on the other end. It comes with a blush that I will use, and the blush is in First Rose, I believe, yes. It comes with a Brightening Pearl Perfect Light Mineral Veil. I'm not going to use that because I have another one open. It comes with a quad, which the colors I will show you when I start to put them on my eyes, and then it comes with a highlight, which really is the only thing that I'm disappointed in the kit. I can get it open for you. It's a strange color, I think, for a highlight. I really like the other ones that I have. So I looked, and I have 2 other ones in this kind of packaging, so this is the 3rd kit, Kristin. But it's just a very kind of, it's very gold. I just don't know how I feel about it. And I don't know how it really pairs with the blush in this kit, but we'll see. So those are the things that it comes with. Let's go ahead and put them on my face. So these are the shades. This gold one here is Pret-a-Porter. I'm trying to read upside down. This matte color is in Stealth. This gorgeous color here is Daring, and this even more gorgeous color here is Goddess. It's kind of a bronzy taupe. What's not to like about that? And this one is just a really like a matte cream kind of all over the lid color. So I'm actually going to use a BareMinerals brush that's called the Buffing Eye brush, but I like to use this one to just lay a color all over. So on my eyes already I have a primer. I have the Merle Norman primer that I've been using. And then my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And this is just going to give me a nice base for blending anything else. Get a little extra up under the brow bone. I'll probably do that again later, but you know. So the normal Kristin would take this color all over the lid, use this one maybe underneath the lash line, something like that. I'm going to try to branch out a little bit here, and I'm going to move my mirror a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to use the smaller Sony Kashuk small shader. I don't know, listed below. It's number 106. And I'm going to go all over my lid with that navy blue color. It looks a little bit like Contrast, only from MAC. Only Contrast has more glitter to it, or more sheen to it than this one does. This one definitely is a matte. I don't see any sort of sheen in it at all. Just going to bring that up here a little bit. Just going to tell you guys that if you noticed in my past few videos that I'm looking in the viewfinder more than I have been. I had somebody actually comment on it in the video, and I really try hard not to do that, but a couple of videos in a row, all of a sudden I would look over at my camera was not at the viewfinder, and it was not recording. So you can kind of see the shape that I have drawn out there, so to speak. What I'm struggling with is what I'm going to do with this gold color, I gotta tell you. I really honestly have no idea. I'm going to take a MAC 217 and just soften that out a little bit. So I would say, I bet this color wet as a liner would be really pretty, this blue color. I've done that a lot lately though, so I'm just trying to stretch myself, and I'm just going to put a little bit more on here. And I'm leaving that inner corner open because I think I'm going to put the gold in that inner corner. I like that, I think it. So anyway, my camera will stop recording at random. And I don't know why. It's funny because my vlog camera has been doing that as well. Well, it's been doing that forever, but it's not as big of a deal when I'm vlogging as it is when I'm recording a video. So I think the problem has been fixed. We'll see. I recorded Topic Tuesday yesterday, actually, for this coming, and I can see that I'm doing it a lot in there as well. It drives me crazy. I don't mean to, I apologize. All right, using the same brush, I just wiped it off really well. I'm actually going to combine the cream and the gold because I really don't want that stark of a gold in my inner corner, and I'm going to use that and pull that over the blue and the blue back over it and just kind of, you know, that ended up being too cream, so I'm actually going to grab some of the gold, go over the top of that. Sorry. Alright, so I've caught this eye up to that. And I like that. I like how that looks. I don't think I would have liked the stark gold on there, but this is why it's a get ready with me and not a tutorial. Because sometimes I just see, you know, what's interesting is, can you guys see there's almost a little bit of purple in that color. It's a really pretty color, I think. So I'm going to take the brush that came in the kit, which is a crease brush, and I'm going to go into that taupey bronzy color, and I'm going to use that actually to blend out my crease. I'm concerned it's a little bit, this brush is a little dense for what I want, but, so I'm going to use a really light hand. I gotta tell you, I already can't wait to use this color all over my lid at another time. So I'm going to take the 217 brush that I used and just kind of help blend that out. Really, I'm almost making a third color. Don't worry about this being way out here. I'm almost making a third color by combining that kind of taupey bronzy color in with that purple or blue, whatever it is. The color is called Daring. So I'm just going to go back into that Daring, that dark color, and just kind of deepen this up a little bit. I wish that, it's hard when I do these, I want to like somehow show you the pressure that I am or am not using. I'm making sure I get that really down into the lash line. So deepening that up, and then I'm wiping the brush off. And then again, I'm going to take it's basically clean, and I'm just pulling that light color into the dark. So I grabbed my Smashbox number 3 brush. You can use like a MAC 227, whatever your little heart desires. And I'm just going to clean this up a little bit and blend out this edge. I'm grabbing a little short shader brush. I'm going back into that kind of bronzed taupe color, whatever. And make sure I stay sitting up straight so that you guys I don't fall off the shot. I'm just running that beneath my beneath my lash line. And I'm going back into that blue, stamping that same brush in it that I wiped off, and going on the outer corner. And just make sure it's all nice and blended in there. Got a little on the waterline. So I am going to swatch this color just so that you can see the Smoke and Define. This is the liner one, the cream liner, or pencil liner, whatever you want to call it. It's in Mahogany. It is a very pretty brown. Not actually going to use it though. I'm going to use the black. I'm not a liquid liner girl, I gotta tell you. Oh, first of all, let's wipe away the fallout, shall we? Alright, so I'm just going to kind of walk this across my lash line. The last kit had a really pretty, like teal green one. It was pretty, but I gotta tell you, it did stain my, it stained my lash line a little bit. It was tricky to get off. So I just kind of am doing a thin line. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I'm going to do just the babiest of wings here. So my apologies if I fell out of the shot. If I did, I probably edited it out because I get harassed when I fall out of the shot. But I am not the queen of the wing by any means. And that's when I do a baby wing, that's what it looks like that. Okay, I'll do the other one. I'll be right back. Okay, the last thing that I'm going to do is just take my any gel or any, this is not gel, any pencil eyeliner, and I just line my upper waterline. I don't like to see any skin there or anything. And this is just personal preference. Alright, so we will apply a little bit of blush. I always do mascara last, like literally the last thing I do. So I'm just going to use their, I'm going to use their Flawless Face Brush and tap that off very well. So I kind of get the color on there with this brush. I find I love their loose blushes, but they're a little bit, they can be a little bit tricky. But once you get them in there and get them on, they just really blend, they blend nicely. This looks in the viewfinder, this is another reason I trick the viewfinder sometimes. It looks way more bright than it actually is. But still, I do the same method where I apply it, then I grab my e.l.f. kabuki, and I don't know, I think I like to overly blend everything from eyeshadow to blush. A little bit more right here. So there's a swatch of the blush just on its own to kind of show you. It's just a very pretty pink, matte, pretty neutral. I like it actually. I like it very much. Last thing I'm going to do here is just grab my Bobbi Brown powder brush and some mineral veil. The one I'm actually using is one from a different kit that I got long ago. It's the Perfect Light Mineral Veil, but I didn't want to open another one. You know how it is. And you just kind of run, with the mineral veil, you just kind of run it all over. What? There's a hair on my nose. Just kind of run it all over. Okay, lastly, I'm just going to use another one of the BareMinerals blushes and the highlight, which is in the First Glance. I just don't know about this. Actually doesn't seem to show up all that much, but what does show up is really gold, and I just don't like it. I don't like it with that blush. So that's just my opinion. The mascara that I put on is the L'Oreal Miss Manga. And let me wipe off my lip balm that I had on and go ahead and put on this Marvelous Moxie, which is an Icon. That's the one that came with it. And just using that nude lip color, because I really try to stick with what's in the kit if I can. Some of the Moxies have decent color payoff to them. This one, I do not feel like it does. It would be a pretty topper over several glosses though, or several lipsticks, I think. So it has a little bit of color, but not a ton. I'll show you. You see how it looks way more like pink and whatnot in here? It's really just kind of a bronzy with some shimmer. All right, so here's the final look. I'll go ahead and zoom you in and give you a better look at the eyes. So here's a little bit better look at the eye. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed the look that I came up with. It definitely is not what I would normally do when I look at a quad like that. I just think that seriously, I can't wait to put that other color all over my lid. I'll give you a swatch of all 4 colors. So there are all 4 of the colors. This is Stealth right here. This is Goddess, Pret-a-Porter, and Daring. So there they are. Stealth, you can't really see because it's a lot like my skin tone, but look at that Goddess color. And even that is gorgeous. Just, it's a nice quad. It's a little bit different than their other quads. And this, I should wet this quickly. So there is that color, that same color wet. Look at that. That's really pretty. That would be pretty as a liner. You could even do it wet all over the lid if you want a little more bang for your buck. You know. So if any of you guys got this kit and have, you know, created looks with it, let me know. Let me know what your favorite color is. I mean, clearly you can tell that Goddess is my favorite color in this one. I hope you enjoyed this and that you're having a great Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!